what's up, men of Renewed Church, or just men in general? I don't know about you, but this year has identified something for me about myself. This year has identified even clearer than it ever was before, and it was pretty clear before, and now it's like crystal clear that I am a terrible husband. I'm honestly a bad husband. I suck at it. There's times where I think I'm doing great and I'm really not doing that great. And then there's times where I know I'm not doing great and the reality is I'm doing really, really poorly at it. I don't know what you were like before you got married, but I was the guy who read all the marriage books. I read like 5 marriage books before I even got married, before I even had a girlfriend. I thought that I was going to be the pro. I would tell my friends, guys, I'm gonna get married soon and I'm gonna be great at it because I've read the books and I'm just a good guy and everything's gonna be great. And now I wake up and I look in the mirror and I think, what is wrong with you? Like, why can't you get this right? Why do you keep taking your insecurities out on your wife? Why do you react so viciously? Why do you say mean things when you know it's not right, when you don't want to, but why can't you control your emotion? Why do you constantly feel the way you feel? And why would you trample your wife? I honestly wake up and look in the mirror and I think, what is wrong with you? Get a grip of yourself. What are you doing? I don't know if that's true of you, but it is true of me, and this year has heightened that, being in closer quarters with our spouses, and it's really just revealing stuff that's kind of always been there. A lack of health in our relationships has kind of always been there that we haven't really had to address because we used to be really good at distracting ourselves with sports and playing softball 3 nights a week and watching a ton of hockey and just hanging out with the boys or just diving into work and our commute time and all that's gone. The reality is we're kind of stuck with our wife looking at us going, you haven't been great for a long time and I'd like you to figure it out. I'd like you to address it. I'd like you to work on it. And we don't have anywhere to turn anymore to be distracted. We have nowhere else to turn but to look at ourselves and go, you know what? You might be right. This is a season I can work on this. If that's true of you, I know it's true of me. And so if it's true of you, I'm inviting you into something with me. What we're going to be doing starting April 30th at 7 a.m. And there'll be like an hour at a time. And I know most of you aren't commuting, so you can probably wake up early enough and do this. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna do a 6-week journey together. We're calling it a men's marriage cohort. It's a 6-week, kind of 1 hour in the mornings on Friday mornings cohort where we're going to address some content that's gonna help us think about our marriages and think about our role as husbands in our marriages. And then it's gonna provide us what's more important is a community of men who, one, are like-minded, but also struggle the same way. And the reason that we need that, I don't know about you, but I need other guys to ask me how I'm doing in my marriage in order for me to be reminded that I need to be doing a better job. Oftentimes I just neglect it because no one's really asking and I'm like, okay, good, it's hidden. But then when it's exposed to a group of people, I start to get my butt in gear and start going, you know what, I gotta do something about this because I don't wanna keep not only mistreating my wife, but I don't wanna keep reporting to this group of guys that I am not trying. You know, so that's what the purpose of it is. It's going to be a great time, a very rich time, an honest time for vulnerability, a time of mutual understanding. As men, we can talk to each other and understand, like, look, you're not doing well at it, but I understand why, because I feel the same way. And it really will be a chance for us as men to get together and say, you know what, we do prioritize our marriages. We do prioritize health in our relationships. We understand that the well-being of our marriage has a lot to do with the well-being of our family, and the well-being of our family has a lot to do with the well-being of our community, and we are men who are going to step up and commit to that. So I'm inviting you into that starting on April 30th. If that's something for you, I want you to just click the link below, and I want you to read up a little bit more on it, and if you're like, you know what, I'm going to commit to this and try this, I just want you to register, sign up, and plan to join me on April 30th at 7 a.m. for just 6 weeks as we go through the men's cohort of marriage, talking about how to be better husbands to our wives and working on it together. I look forward to it. I hope you join me for that on April 30th. See you there.